What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my Minecraft server. This is Super Sleuth here, and you guessed it, we are back at the Villager Trading Hall, and it is complete. It is finally finished. So let's take a look. This is our trading room here. Oh yeah, of course I brought in LilMizMayhem to actually help with the aesthetics here, because I am not. This is just way above and beyond anything I'm capable of. But, alas, here it is. We're going to take a look around. This is kind of the loungy area for the, I guess the merchants to come in and hang out and socialize. Take a walk upstairs. This is all storage. Imports and exports. Pretty cool. Come back here. Got some trading halls. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, so today what we're going to do is we're going to look around at some of the builds that Mayhem and I have been working on. And get some lag here. And we're going to finish the return loop for the minecarts. So right now, when you press the button and get rid of your villager, the minecart just goes into a temporary hopper. And I'm going to actually, let me show you that, because this is actually a really cool design that I had to come up with. We'll go back here. Right? Let's see. So when you dispatch a villager, of course they drop down. They get sent down this way. And because I was having such a problem with the, what do you call it, the ejector rails, I had to come up with my own design for how to get these guys out of the minecart. So what I did was they come back down here. The minecart breaks on the cactus and gets sucked up by the hopper. So now the villager is just standing here. As the minecart had passed through, it activates a little clock here. And what will happen is the villager is standing here, he gets pushed by this piston, and then there's a delay, and then this piston will push him up into the water stream, and then he gets sent up right into the village here. So I actually have a whole bunch here. It works quite well, actually. So what I need to do now, though, is come up with a good way to recycle the minecarts, because right now they're just sitting in these hoppers down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out a way to dispense them back onto the track and send them back to the breeder and pick up a new villager. Alright, so I'm going to start by clearing out some area here for us to send the minecart back. I'm going to have a dispenser right underneath this hopper here, and it's going to dispense the minecart right back onto the track, and it's just going to shoot straight back to the main line. So I'm going to start digging, and then we'll be right back. So now what I'm going to do is I got the tunnel dug, and we're actually not that far away. I didn't realize that we were pretty much right here. So I already checked when you put a minecart going in this direction, it automatically goes to the right, which is towards the villager breeder, and that guy is going to go pick up a new villager. We'll just let it go. So this is all dug out, and what I got to do now is we're going to lay down some track, and then we're going to put a dispenser down, and that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple design at this point. We're going to add a little redstone clock, which is going to power the whole thing, and that'll be that. And let's see, let's get this down. Since this is going to be an empty minecart, it's got to make sure that we have enough power. So we need to put one here. Actually, why did I use 2 pieces of redstone there? I could save one. Save you. Alright, so put our dispenser here. Bada bing, bada boom. And we're going to have to put another hopper in here. Like that. And I am trapped now. Let's see if I can get out of here without destroying any redstone anywhere. Nope. I broke it. Okay. It was just a repeater. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so we put another hopper here, and now that means that any minecart that is broken should be collected. So let's just check. Okay, and now that should have went down into there. I gotta get over there. We go this way. There we go. Okay, perfect. So all we got to do now is make a little clock. And I did not bring a comparator. So let me go get a comparator, and then we'll make the clock, and it'll dispense the minecart, and it'll be on its merry way. So I just made an interesting discovery here. When this activator rail, or what do you call this? Is this an activator rail? I always get these so mixed up. Detector rail. Okay, so when this detector rail gets set off, okay, so it sends a pulse right down through here to activate the pistons. Well, this redstone actually activates the hopper that's down, or the dispenser rather. So I don't even need to add a clock, because as soon as it breaks, you know, as long as there's one minecart in here, let me show you. You heard it go off, right? And there it is. So as long as there's one minecart always in here, it'll always just be activated and replaced automatically. So I don't even need I don't need a comparator or a clock or anything. Like, this is just so much easier than I thought it was going to be. So it looks like I need to add a couple pieces of redstone or powered rail through here. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. And we will give this a shot. Do a full test of it. And I think it's going to be pretty successful and pretty damn cool, if you ask me. Let's see. Got one in there. And we're going to push this in. Bada bing, bada boom. Did it work? I'm going to say it worked. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so awesome. Let's see if we can beat this guy back up there. Alright, let's go. So this will be a good example of how this is going to work. So the empty minecart is flying over to the villager breeder, and it's going to come zipping back in just a moment. Actually, we got to get rid of that. So that way we've got an empty slot, and that's where he'll end up. So let's just wait and watch. And here he is. All right. So you get to see the thing in action. Boom, boom. Into the empty slot. All right, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these all out of here. And all right, so there's none in there. Okay, so let's get out of here. I think there's a door over here. And now I want to show you guys exactly what happens when we dispatch a villager that has a trade that we don't want anymore. We're done with this guy, right? So we're going to turn around. We hit this button. He gets sent out. So let's run over to the village real quick, if I can remember how to get out of this place. This is the most confusing building in the world. There's like half levels and all kinds of stuff to this place. How did I just do that? Oh my god, you see what I mean? I think I go this way. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see if we can meet him over there. See him coming out of the water chute. The water elevator, I guess you would call it. And there he is. So sometimes it takes him a few minutes to actually get out of this water for some reason, even though it's right on the edge. So now, if we run back, so now that empty minecart should have shot off and should be replaced by a new villager. So we'll take a look. Look at this jerk. I knew this was going to happen. We gotta light this area up like crazy. But I don't think, if they manage to get in, I don't think that they can get the villagers in here. I don't think, because there's no headroom or whatever. So maybe the baby zombies would be able to do some damage, but I don't think a full-size zombie would be a problem. Sounds like we got one breaking in right now. Get out of here. It's a villager zombie. Dead. Okay, yep. Perfect. Alright, so this works. It's a perfect demonstration. And it looks like I've had such a hard time getting farmers, and here, this is a new farmer. Oh, wait, I've traded with this guy before. Or somebody has. Interesting. Alright, so I think what we'll do now is, I don't know. Let me think about what we're going to do next. With the time we have left, I figured maybe we'll just take a look around at some of the recent builds that Mayhem and I have done. This is the trading hall. Obviously, this is going to be part of the port. Don't really have any. We're not sure what our plans are going to be for this down here. We want to, like I said before, have some ships and things like that, docks and whatever. But this is the build that we have here. For the trading hall, she also did this build here, which is a giant clock tower, which is pretty impressive. That took her a really long time to do. This guy, I'm trying to talk here, guy. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. The detail that she put into this is just incredible. I haven't been inside. I don't think she's finished the inside yet, but this is the outside, and it's looking pretty dope. I don't know why over here we get such bad lag, too. It's ridiculous. Let's swim back a little bit. It pretty much dominates this whole town, which is really cool. It's just looks great. Look at that. Awesome. All right, so let's go up here, actually, take a look at it. That's just epic. Just freaking epic. All right, so let's run over to the villager breeder, and I'll show you that. Actually, first I want to show you guys the farm that Mayhem and I built. We actually built this a little while ago. I know it's been like a month since my last video, so a lot has happened in between. So we built this nice little farmhouse. I've been watching a lot of building with BOO, so I've been really inspired to do these kind of like villagey, medieval kind of town builds and stuff. And it's just so cool to see all of this kind of stuff. We got our horses back here. Oh, hey, guy. You're not supposed to be up there. Okay. I built a little chicken coop back here, which looks pretty neat. Take a look at it. Ooh, can we get in? Got our chickens sitting back there. Of course, more eggs than we're ever going to know what to do with. And a couple of feathers, apparently. Guess that means some chickens died? I don't know. Alright, so that's that. I've got lights hidden around here so I could reduce the amount of torches. Let's see if I can find one. Here's one. That's underneath a piece of glowstone. Nice little technique. I think Etho came up with, or I don't know who did. I saw Etho come up with it, or I saw it in one of his videos, so I've been kind of using it here. And I've got that all over the place to kind of hide some of the lighting, and it works really well. Hide some of the torches, and there's a torch out there. I'll have to get rid of some of that, but I'd like to add a scarecrow and a couple more little details and stuff. Mayhem built the house, I did the farm and the hen house, and she did the interior there. And lastly, we come up to the villager breeder and this new kind of newly developed area that I've been working on. Again, very much BOO inspired. BOO inspired. Excuse me. It's a mouthful. So here we go. Let's take a look. Check that out. This is our breeder here. I got this nice bridge. Put in a waterfall. Made a little pond. All this is all man-made. This was all just grass and dirt and whatever. But I carved all this out, and it leads over to a nice body of water. A nice bay, actually, which is pretty cool. So it goes over that way, and it leads into the bay. That's pretty nice. So I like this. I like all the vines and the grass and all the textures and stuff. It's really great, and sometimes this is why I like the vanilla texture pack. It's just, you just get such nice detail. Some of the higher definition ones, you don't get this kind of like grittiness in the cobblestone and in the andesite. And I kind of like that. It really makes it look run down and beat up, and it's pretty cool. So, like I said, I'm still kind of working on this. I got to add some more lighting, and we're going to build some little farmhouses and stuff over here. This is going to be enclosed into some kind of a building. Mayhem and I are still trying to figure out what we're going to do about it. And I've just got this fence around it just to keep the freaking zombies from getting into the villagers. But if you haven't seen this breeder, it's by UnariBit. I'll link to it in the video description so you can check out his videos. I think Doc M and some other people have been using this. Impulsive and a few other people have been using this design. So it's pretty common by now. But it works really, really well. I haven't had any problems with it, and building it was a pinch. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, and hopefully I'll be able to record some more episodes more often. I've been really busy with work lately, and then I'm kind of fighting a cold at the same time. So hopefully I'll get some more videos out this week and next week, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.